say welcome, Young Tez.
Yo, what's the deal?
All right. How you doing today?
I'm hanging in there. I'm blessed, man.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, man. I want to start off with what is your inspiration to your music?
Oh, man. Inspiration to my music. Man, everything that I do, my everyday life, you know, seeing what people go through, you know, what I went through, that's where I get my inspiration from, you know, so I feel like I gotta put it all into it.
Okay. With that being said, if you don't mind, what kind of childhood did you have growing up?
I mean, it was rough, you know, and I wouldn't say normal, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it was a struggle, you know. Everybody have a struggle, but my childhood definitely it was a struggle, it was a fight, you know. It made me a soldier, so it was a little rough, but you can make it up.
All right. Now, so what would you say? What age were you when you realized you had the talent for music to lyrically rap and stuff like that?
Well, you know, when I was younger, my big brothers, cousins, uncles, they all formed a circle. You know, back in the day, it was real. You know what I'm saying? So they would do the little cipher circles and stuff like that. At about age 7 or 8, I would try to hit the circles, but I'd say a couple things and sit down. You know, that's when I was shy. When I turned the age around like 10 or 11, that's when I started getting pens and started trying to write little nursery rhymes, you know, and as I hit 13, it was like, okay, now I feel like I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I got to work on it. So it was stages. And then once I turned about 13, 14, man, and I wrote my real rap called Crying Angels, that's when I knew. You know, I was like, okay, well, maybe I can do it. And people started giving me good feedback. Of course, you're going to have them people that hate on you, but that's not but motivation and inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Hate on me so that way I know what I'm doing wrong or doing right, you know?
Right. Okay, what in your short journey though, starting at a young age, what advice do you have for the youth or anyone trying to get into what you do for them to stay on focus? And
Oh man, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get criticism all day, you know, it's gonna be good or bad, but you know, don't let your, like I say, you know, in the song I'm working on, don't let your pride get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Pride can be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but at the end of the day, can't nobody take your knowledge from you. So study the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't come into the game thinking you got it, even if you do got it. Michael Jordan practiced 365. He ate, slept. You know what I'm saying? Basketball. So you got to do the same thing with this music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta research the old heads. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn from them. You gotta check the new school out, even though it ain't the same. You know, no offense to the new artists and all, but it's not the same.
right.
You got to research that, and you got to find yourself. So once you find yourself, that's when you can start being yourself in the game, you know? So my advice to them, man, is stay focused and don't stop no matter what, man. You feel like you got to go reach that goal.
Okay. What so who would you consider to be the most influential person in your life growing from where you grew up to where you are now? Who would be that person that stands out to you the most, that pushed you to where you are now?
You know, I got a couple people, and I want to just say one, but I got like a top 3. You know, people have a top 5. I got like a top 3 or 4. My man's right here. You know, Tyrese. He's no longer with us, but you know, when I was a kid, this is one thing he taught me. Like I'm telling the young kids, man, you gotta push through no matter what you go through. Life, you know, life is life. You're gonna go through that, whether you're famous or not, whether you're rich or not. You're gonna have life. My big homie Dot, man, it's crazy because he don't even know the influence that how he influenced me when I sat down and kicked it with him. You know what I'm saying? But he did, and it's been many years I've been going hard for it. So that my big homie Clip, you know. That's really the Clip. That's my baby. You know, that's big bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I did, he was on my side with it. You know, so I feel like those top 3, those top 4 right there, man. Those are the ones that push me and my kids. You know.
That's what's up, man. So what do you do when you're in your time off? And your time away from putting in work to get to where you want to be ultimately?
Work.
Work.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop working. A man that don't work don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So I work 24/7, 365. Even I take a little bit of time out to be with my kids, see my kids. But even when I'm with my kids, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching them and they're giving me ideas. You know, they're being funny, daddy this, daddy that. But it's making me think, oh, well, how can I incorporate this whole what I did today? And some, I'm always working, man, no matter what I'm doing. So.
All right. What kind of projects you got coming up?
I did a couple years ago, man. I let everybody breathe, but I did knowledge. And J. Cole did a CD called "A Dollar in a Dream," and a lot of people done that. You know, "Dollar in a Dream," cream, cash rule, everything around me. You know what I'm saying? It's always something with a dollar. So I was like, well, how can I be different? Same concept but different. So I wanna, my next little mixtape or that's gonna come out. I'm working on Dreaming the Buck. You know what I'm saying? It's the same, but it's different. I got a dream, but all I got is a buck. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I got some stuff coming out with some new artists. Then just really that. Hit them with some freestyles and go perform a little bit, get my little feet wet. Really get into tune to things. So. That's about it for me. Got a little CD coming out, couple singles, couple freestyles.
Okay. Now, if you had a chance to collab on any work that you do, who would that person be that you could collab with?
Now we talk about
anybody, industry, neighborhood.
Oh man,
anybody. Who is that person
man.
you want to collab with?
Big dog, man. If I could, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to go straight to J. Cole.
That's what's
straight
up.
Straight to J. And I know a lot of people be like, Drake, he soft and he got go. Yeah, he do. Because once you get there, some people, they just want the money. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he probably not just, I want to go for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake and J. Cole. I like Kendrick Lamar, but J. Cole's my number one, man. That's my baby, dog. Like, he got me through so much, man, and people don't even know. Because it's not even about the way it's not his swag or how he carry himself. It's just his mindset, man. I wanna pick at his mind and be like, hey, what made you write that line right there? Can you wanna tell me what you went through to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you incorporate that? I wanna sit down and pick his mind, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So with everything we talked about, man, so far, do you consider yourself to be on the path to success?
Absolutely. Because if I wasn't on the path to success, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. You know what I'm saying? Anything that if you set a goal like, okay, today I'm gonna write a song, right? And you only write half of a song, and then you come back to that song and you finish it, or you're on your way to success because you actually eager to go back and finish that song, you know what I'm saying? And you accomplish the goal that you set. So every goal that I've set so far, I take my time, you know what I'm saying, to accomplish that. I make sure that that's going to be done, So if anybody that set a goal and you guys get that goal together, you guys make that goal, and you're on your way to success, man. You can't go nowhere but up when you're already at the bottom. So that's how I feel with it.
All right. Where would give me one of your long-term goals that you would want to reach that would set you in the ultimate place that you would need to be to feel like you have made it and you can give back to other people to put them in the same position that you in?
My ultimate goal, man, it's not even to be famous, not even to be wealthy. I want to touch the heart of kids. I want to touch the heart of broken the youth, which I am and which I was. I'm getting older now, but I'm still a baby. So with that being said, I need to touch my age group. You know what I'm saying? Because it's wild out here.
Yeah.
So I just want them to hear the words, and let it sink in. So whether I make it famous or not, as long as I touch the hearts and the mind of people, and that's my ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? My ultimate goal is just for people to hear me and understand where I come from and want to change their mindset and want to go somewhere successfully, you know, and not think that don't get me wrong, streets is a part of the life, you know, that we live. So if you're going to do it, you know what I'm saying, be smart about it, but just know that ain't the only way. You know what I'm saying? You put your mind in anything, you can do it. So that's really my biggest goal. I want to be able to give back. Like one day, I would love to own my own studio and put kids in the studio. But no matter how hard you work, you know what I'm saying. If somebody don't want to be changed, you can't change them. You know what I'm saying? You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. You know. So I just I want to be able to touch the mind of kids and the youth and. Even the old heads. There's some old heads that's out here that's not on the right path either. So, I mean, shit, take my advice. Listen to this music, man.
Right.
Sit down and contemplate on it, you know?
Well, okay. All right. Well, how can people reach you? You got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter?
Yeah, you can catch me on my Facebook, Young Tez, YOUNG, the little dash, TEZ. LODB stands for Last of a Dying Breed. You know, you can check that out. I'm on Instagram. I can't wait to be king. Underscores. I can't wait to be king 23. That's me. I also got another Instagram on there. That's Young Tez. The same way I spell my Facebook. YOUNG TEZ. You know, LODB. I'm on Instagram. That's really it. I ain't really got the Twitters and stuff yet, but you know, y'all catch me on Facebook and Instagram, man. And believe me, if you follow me, you show me love, I'ma show it back. So, you know.
All right. Well, here we have it with Young Tez. Check out for him. He hot young artist coming through, making noise.
Yeah.
So just look him up. Check him out. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Stay blessed.